Fabian Schmidt, a German national, called America home. For 17 years he had built a life here. He held a green card, a symbol of his legal residency. He worked, paid taxes, and raised a family. His daughter, an American citizen, was his pride and joy. But on March 7, 2025, Fabian's American dream became a nightmare. He landed at Boston Logan Airport after a trip to Germany. Instead of a warm welcome, he was met by U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers. They detained him, throwing his life into chaos. Fabian's family knew something was wrong when he didn't arrive home. His partner Bhavani, a cardiologist in New Hampshire, frantically tried to contact him. His mother, Astrid, was gripped with fear. Days later, Fabian finally called. He was being held at the Wyatt Detention Center in Rhode Island. The reason? CBP cited past legal issues Fabian thought were resolved. His family was shocked. They hired a lawyer, David Keller, to fight for his release. This was no ordinary detention. This was a green card holder, someone with the right to live and work in the U.S. being held without clear explanation. The news sent shockwaves through the immigrant community. Was this an isolated incident or a sign of something more sinister? The details of Fabian's detention are disturbing. According to his family and lawyer, he endured a harrowing ordeal. CBP officers allegedly subjected him to a violent interrogation. They stripped him, forced him into cold showers, and denied him basic necessities like water and medication. Fabian, who takes medication for anxiety and depression, reportedly collapsed. He was hospitalized at Massachusetts General Hospital, adding another layer of tragedy to this unfolding nightmare. CBP denies these allegations of mistreatment. They maintain that Fabian's detention was justified due to his past legal history. They point to a misdemeanor marijuana possession charge from 2015, a charge that was dismissed. They also cite a DUI from approximately 10 years ago, which had been resolved. Most bafflingly, they claim he missed a 2022 court hearing, though Fabian insists he never received notice and had moved to New Hampshire. The inconsistencies and lack of transparency are alarming. How can a green card holder be detained based on minor offenses, some dating back a decade? Why was he not given due process? And why the discrepancy between Fabian's account and CBP's version of events? Fabian's case highlights the precarious situation faced by many green card holders. While they enjoy certain privileges, they are not immune to deportation. Criminal convictions, even minor ones, can have serious consequences. The Trump administration's hardline stance on immigration has created an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. Fabian's lawyer, David Keller, is fighting tirelessly for his client's release. He argues that CBP overstepped its authority and violated Fabian's rights. The German embassy is also involved, providing consular assistance and monitoring the situation. This case is not just about Fabian. It's about due process, about the rights of green card holders, and about the very fabric of American society. It raises crucial questions. Are we a nation that values fairness and justice, or one that succumbs to fear and prejudice? Fabian's detention has sent a chill down the spines of immigrants across the country. If it can happen to him, a green card holder with deep roots in America, it can happen to anyone. This case is a stark reminder that the legal system, while designed to protect, can also be used as a tool of oppression. The outcome of Fabian's case remains uncertain. Will he be released and allowed to return to his family? Or will he be deported, torn away from his life and loved ones? The answer will have profound implications, not just for Fabian but for the future of immigration in America. This is a story that demands our attention. It's a story about injustice, about the human cost of flawed policies, and about the urgent need for reform. We cannot remain silent in the face of such blatant disregard for human dignity and the rule of law.